Today, guys, we're playing Civ 5, the building game of uh, of of Civilization. It is by 2K and another company. So, what I like to do is I start out with just a random start. So I just set up the game. I click random leader. I make my map type random, my map size random. I make my difficulty settler because I haven't played this game before. I make my game pace standard. So you just start the game, and I got the Japanese Empire. They have the Samurai and the Zero, which is an airplane or a bomber. While it loads here, I'm going to tell you that this is a very easy, well, not really easy, but it's a medium type game. So you take you have your screen here, and then you have your actions, what you're on and what you're doing. This is what tells you what to do. This is the diplomacy. This is your advisors. These are your social policies, which are policies which you get to build up and level up until you get until a certain utopia project. You have tradition, liberty, honor, piety, patronage, order, autocracy, freedom, rationalism, and commerce. So you want to take your settler and you want to find a fine place with building or production, gold, and fruit, or in this case, food. So you find an area, and I like my area. It's a port city. You find your city. You take your warrior, and I always like to just walk around. It's not like Civilization Revolution, where you have to actually do stuff, and you have to actually defend your city. Here it defends your city for you. You choose your production. I always start out with a worker. Your research, you start with, I usually start with mining as well. And then you click next turn, and it does all the turns down here. So we have the city states, the barbarians, and a lot of the other people. So I'm just going to keep exploring here. And ruins you can get, you can sending a unit, you can go into the ruins and may uncover hidden secrets, which basically gold, maps, barbarian encampments, or barbarian encampments is where you have a barbarian and they attack you. Yeah, so we're gonna keep going until I get the ruins. And once you get the worker, it gets a lot more complex. Oh, and you also can get advanced weapons. So now it's a spearman, an advanced weapon. And city-states are just basically tiny states which you can interact with. So I'm still looking around. I haven't got my worker yet. But this game is very fun if you have an amount of players and you're playing online with different people. But if you're not, it's still fun, and you still get to have a lot of fun playing, and you have a lot of different interactions with different things, and you be able to find different possibilities in the game. It's pretty cool. I can see the Iroquois here. They built their city, and I think we're on a team. They haven't discovered much area. I've discovered more. And look, I met my first city-state. Sydney and Rio de Janeiro. They give you 30 gold because you're the first great empire they meet. And they're maritime and they're very hostile. They have incense. And the Rio de Janeiro also gives me 30 gold. And they're maritime and they're also hostile. They are allied with nobody and they have incense. Yes, I got mining. Mining allows you to build certain things. So after that I usually go for pottery. So we're just gonna keep finding around. Oh, and if you go inside the city-states, they will charge you. They will not be your friends anymore, and they don't like that. They can declare war on you, or they can just stay there. And I met my first barbarian encampment right here. You see the barbarian symbol? Here's Alexander of Greece. Just met him. He's neutral right now because I have not done much. I could declare war, but that's really dumb, and it takes a long time to take over cities. You can trade, demand, discuss, or you can just go away. So you can trade gold, luxury resources, strategic resources, open borders, and defensive pact, research agreement, and cities. You can also say if you have to make peace with or declare war on. So what if I do this? You can say, what will you give me for this? And he'll say there's no way for this to work, which is not usually what happens. And if you do that, he'll give you 22 gold, which is not a fair offer. 22 gold and 1 gold per turn is 30 turns, and that gives him 30 gold, and I'm only getting 22. So I'm going to refuse that offer. I'm going to say goodbye. So my spearman is now going to attack. Well, not yet, sadly. I still have 1 more turn before I can attack. And I still don't have my worker. In 3 turns I'll have my worker. They made a dumb decision. The Greek warriors went inside of Rio de Janeiro, which is not right. You don't want to do that. They will get angry at you. So it will say minor victory, decisive victory, which means you win, basically. Well, most of the time you win. Minor victory means that you get most of its health down, and it can also say minor loss or minor defeat, and that means that you lose. And major defeat means that you lose all the way. So I'm going to attack them because it says minor victory. And yes, they won, and they only lost 3, they lost 7. As we're waiting for the people to move, they are hiding for some reason. Now, policies. Now I can adopt a policy because I have enough culture up here that I can get a policy. I always start out with Liberty. Liberty is the best for civilizations which desire rapid expansion. And if you get all of these done, except for the ones that are they cannot come to the others, you get the Utopia project. So I'm gonna adopt Liberty. Yes. So now it says decisive victory, which means I win. So I'm going to do that. And I win, and I only lost like one soldier or two. And then next turn. We can see our map here, and you can also change the settings of the map as well. Ooh! Catherine of Russia. I just met her. She's neutral. Let's see what she has. She has nothing. So we could discuss things, or we can just goodbye. You can also change the settings of this app here with the resource icons, and I don't think you can see this right here, but there are a hex grid and yield icons, resource icons, and hide recommendations. But I keep these on, and then I don't know if you can see this either, but this can toggle between this and this. I prefer this. It's much better, and it helps my eyes. Oh, and it just upgraded. And when it upgrades, you can heal it. You can upgrade its defense or attack. And I got the ruins. Oh, a natural wonder. They will give you happiness or some type of thing if you work it, or if you meet it. Sometimes you get it right then. And now I have a crudely drawn map which outlines my surrounding area. And so after that, I build a monument. Monuments also help. They're a building, and they build up. And you see Catherine right here. It will say when they have this little circle above their head, you can hover over it, and it will say Russian warrior or whatever culture they are. So I'm gonna build a farm in this area. I can't yet, but he moved there. And now I have pottery. They left. I don't know why. I'm friendly, but so we are going to get sailing after this, and after this we just explore the area. And so I'm gonna construct this farm, and this is gonna be the end of the video. This video was the beginning. This just started you up. This is gonna be the episode 1. The next episode will keep going from this thing, from this civilization. And so when you want to save, you click menu up here, and you can also see the BC and the turns. There's also help here, which opens a Civlopedia, which explains a variety of game elements. So I go to menu. It says quick save game, load game, options, retire, which means you just end the game, exit to main menu, exit game. So we are going to save game, quick save game. I don't know what that does, but I wouldn't click that if I were you. You click save game. I have some other ones here, but we are going to call this, Oda Nabunug episode 1 to 10. So I save this, and then I just exit out, and it's done.